Oh shit. Oh my god. Dude, there's like something right in front of me. No, like I heard something like... Is there an animal or something? Cause like I heard like almost like a gate open or something, and then like somebody like walking up real fast.
Kyle Cemetery. Beautiful by day. Peaceful, silent, secluded and small. This quaint location was actually stumbled upon by accident during an outing of backroad exploration. Miles away from anything, the only way into this cemetery is a dirt road off the beaten path of FM 916 in Rio Vista, Texas. Walking around Kyle, you can see the history of two large families unfold as far back as the 1890s, just a handful of years after the area was settled. The history seems striking and sad, as many infants can be found laid to rest in the area. Tiny headstones tell the tale of heartbreak during a time when it was hard to survive. And even though the history is tragic, the fresh flowers found on some of the graves are an indication that the families have endured. We chose to use this location for a simple reason. We thought we'd find nothing there. Having heard no rumors or even notable history on the location, we assumed that there would be nothing to be found. We had intended to film an episode in which we would debunk common claims made at other locations. We expected stray noises and odd feelings, but had ideas that we could expose how those things can be outside of the paranormal. We wanted to give our viewers an example of things to look for when being objective. But Kyle turned out to be deceiving. What was a peaceful and comforting place by day had a different story to tell after sundown. It was at this location that we discovered that there could be things that lurk in the shadows that don't come out by day. Just because you think you know a place when you look at it, doesn't mean that you do. Kyle felt to us like a living, breathing, and changing thing. Not just a place, but an entity unto itself with its own changing personality. Walking in a Kyle at night was as if we had literally walked into another world and another time, where our reality was no longer completely connected. After our unexpected experiences at Kyle, we began to look at the history of the area of Rio Vista, Texas, for answers to what we thought we might have found.
Rio Vista is located off Highway 174 in Johnson County. It's got a bit of a sordid past. A lot of stuff that you can just find off a casual Google search, haunted county roads and stuff like that. Its history is fairly rich, dating back to 1801 until around the 1830s. The only Native American tribe in the area was the Anadarko Indians. They were led by a chief named Jose Maria. He was not a big fan of outsiders, particularly white settlers in the area, because a lot of the area is said to be Native American burial grounds, and a lot of the ground is sacred. The first white settlers in the area were Henry Bryden and his wife. Her name was Lucinda, and built a cabin. Eventually, they struck a peace agreement with the Anadarko Indians, and they even helped them deter a Comanche invasion, killing several Comanche Indians near the Brazos River. After Henry Bryden and his wife and her family settled the area, more settlers would come. Eventually, the Anadarko Indians were forced to relocate much further north to Oklahoma to a reservation that had been set aside for them. Rio Vista and Johnson County overall have a very dark past as well. Dating back from around the 1960s, Johnson County has been a place where a lot of bodies are dumped. There's a lot of back roads, a lot of wooded areas where you can just get rid of anything. It's going to be a long time before anybody finds it. There are a lot of urban legends. The main one is of a hitchhiking girl that has no shoes and sometimes no face. No one knows who it might be. The closest speculation is that she is an unnamed victim of Kenneth McDuff. Kenneth McDuff is a serial killer who, his first murder, he came across a 16-year-old girl named Edna Sullivan. He came across her boyfriend, Robert Brand, Robert's cousin, Mark Dunham, and he abducted them. Sullivan was repeatedly raped by Kenneth McDuff, and eventually he broke her neck with a broomstick. She was the first in a series of murders by Kenneth McDuff that would span the next 30 years. He was given 3 death sentences, but due to the length of stay on death row at the time, the backlog of death row inmates, he was paroled in 1989, a combination of that and bribing a parole officer. He was given a new death sentence after he was recaptured during his parole after murdering 13 people. A lot of cold cases remain open in Johnson County. A lot of missing persons, a lot of bodies found that they think can be attributed to Kenneth McDuff. There's a very short period of time that they believe he was inactive. So, going back to the urban legend of the hitchhiker girl, to me, personally, to us as a paranormal group, we think she could be one of Kenneth McDuff's victims because of the time frame in which it happened. The urban legend goes back to the 60s, early to mid-70s, which is a time period in which Kenneth McDuff was active. Personally, I don't believe in coincidences. You have a hitchhiking girl that dates back to the 60s and 70s. You have a serial killer with unknown victims who dates back to the 60s and 70s.
Although we could find no ghost stories directly tied to the location that we were investigating, it was of some startling note that it was the exact geographical location of the battle between the Anadarko Indians and the Comanche. We theorize that the activity that we caught the night that we went out there has more to do with that than it does the bodies buried under the soil in the actual graveyard itself. To confirm these theories, we went back for a second trip to collect more data. What follows is the culmination of all the evidence that we collected from both trips.
Quick introduction.
Okay, this is NTParanormal. We're at Kyle's Cemetery in Rio Vista, Texas. Here with Brad, Katie, Sarah, me, Allie, and Justin is monitoring our static cameras. What date is it?
Today is April 2nd.
April 2nd, 2016. We're going to start with some EVPs. So, I don't think we know any specific stories about this place. It's sort of in between. There's a road over there where they say there's a girl that if you drive by, she sits in your back seat. And the other way, it backs up to Old Foamy, where in Cleburne there's the, what is it? Allie? Yeah. Old Foamy is the Goat Man. Yeah, Goat Man. I'm going to make sure there's not an animal behind us.
I can see all the way behind you, and there's nothing back there.
Okay. I check here. It's probably just stuff falling from the trees. Oh yeah, they have the weird pods on them that are falling. Yeah. One fell on my head when we were there. Okay, so if there's anyone out here, I've got this recorder here with this little orange light. There's also a teddy bear back over that way. Where is it? It's right in front of us. A teddy bear right there if you wanted to touch it. Got some cameras pointing at it. If you could, use any of our energy or from these electronics to move it, play with it, whatever. It's here for your entertainment. And if you want to talk to us, this orange light right here, and I'm going to ask you some questions. So, is there anyone here? really like to talk to you, so is there any way in which you could communicate with us? I'd like to talk to you, so is there any way in which you could communicate with us? We'd really like to talk to you, so is there any way in which you could communicate with us? Can you tell us your name? What was that anyway?
Oh, that was the cover for the
Okay,
camera.
cover for the camera. Sorry. What was your name? We are getting some traffic noise too. I don't know if that'll be. So what happened here that made you want to stay behind? And a few of us have been out here before, myself in particular, and us earlier. But can you say one of our names? Do you know any of them?
Hey, Katie. Point out to your due right. I'm hearing something over there.
I'm afraid to move my feet.
Yeah, just plant and take a look.
Oh, is the camera? I'm going to take a picture.
What kind of noise was it?
I'm now hearing it to my left. I do hear frogs, just so y'all know. That's probably what it is. Alright.
Tell me when you're ready.
Go ahead.
Do you know that you're dead? How did you die? Just a camera. Can you tell us what happened here?
A lot of probably phone pods.
How old are you? And remember, if you're young, I know my kids like to play with stuffed animals a whole lot. So if you want to play with that stuffed animal over there, you go right ahead.
That's my foot. I am moving.
So yeah, if you want us to leave, I want you to touch that thing 3 times, knock 3 times, or just say it, and we'll go. Is there anything you'd like us to do for you? Anyone you'd like us to contact? We have all this equipment and our own energy. If there's any chance you could use that and maybe show up on one of these cameras in front of any of the red lights around the cemetery, or speak into the recorder, or tap the phone over here. Are we the first people to come out here to talk with you, or have others been out here before? Friend Justin's sitting over there. It'd be kind of funny if you went over there and just touched him on the head. Kidding.
I heard something in my back right.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Yeah.
That's my foot.
That's Katie over there. She's working with a thermal camera. It's a new piece of equipment we got.
I was down taking a temperature.
Allie Bolton has been taking still photographs for us today and tonight. And she's actually working with a film camera,
Yeah.
which we'll be able to get those
Once we go
developed
back
and
in
have
time.
negatives.
So there's going to be pictures on your phone too. Whoops.
What's the temperature of the bear, Katie?
37.9.
That means I'm cold. It's probably because it's got the air around it.
Yeah, she's probably too far away. You gotta be about 4 feet away.
No, it means like it seems even cold for just a month. I didn't know it was going to be so cold.
Now it's saying it's 54 degrees.
Probably about right. Yeah. You need to be in 4 feet, you said?
Yeah, about 4 feet.
I'm looking. Pointing at the bear.
There it is. Okay. Watch out, there's a footstone right next to your foot.
Sniffling.
We've set up a teddy bear here with an EMR detector in front of it and the germanium diode right beside it, because there are a lot of children buried in this area, and so we thought you guys might want a toy to play with.
It's actually colder as I get.
A teddy bear right there, if you wanted to touch it, play with it, you know. Whatever, it's here for your entertainment. So is there any chance you could maybe touch one of us? Brad's over there by himself, or maybe Justin down there in the alley, just to touch your hair, give us a little shove. Well, Brad a little.
Going to the back part of the graveyard by myself. Those are coyotes.
Yeah, those are coyotes.
I just heard a noise to my back left.
Yeah, that was loud.
And it was very loud.
Shh, shh.
can see my breath. I don't know if it can see it on camera.
Do it again. It doesn't show up in the IR.
Okay, but we're getting breath. Sorry, I didn't realize you were walking. Okay. Do you see anything on the temperature? Like an animal? You know, the lights here. Oh, that's all good. Yeah, there's nothing but empty fields and cliffs back there. It's probably where the coyotes are.
You gonna show up on my cameras? I'd like to see you.
Oh, thanks. Oh. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm moving.
What?
Oh, her flashlight.
My phone keeps glitching. Can you do that again? It just did it.
Ma, what is it doing?
Can you tell me your name? Keep doing that. If that's you, do it again.
Where's the iPhone?
Can you see my brother?
And I put this thing down again. If you're touching her phone, if you make it do anything, you can touch this.
Or you can come up and touch me.
I hear walking over to the right. No, out there.
Well, Justin's monitoring the camera that's over here. Oh shit.
There's something that's 43 degrees up.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
What?
Dude, there's like something right in front of me.
Yeah.
No, like I heard something like...
It's still there, whatever it is. It's 45 degrees.
Is there an animal or something?
Oh my god, yeah.
Because like I heard like almost like a gate open or something, and then like somebody like walking up real fast.
Did you hear that? Yeah. I heard a growl.
Yeah, I heard something growl. Hey, Justin, do you see anything on them cameras? Justin? What was that? That was a baby animal. Hey, do you see anything on the camera? No. We think we got an animal out here of some sort.
Shh. Everybody really, really quiet.
That's a pup. It's a coyote pup. Talking to the orange thing, walk in front of one of the cameras. Friend Allie's taking pictures, but...
You can also talk into the box that Sarah's got in her right hand.
So can you hear this puppy noise out here? Is that you, the growl, or is that nature? So are you growling at us? Can you tell us your name? How old are you? Every time it waves, I want to count.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can use it as your count.
Okay. I'm going to use it as my count. So is there any I didn't ask that you would like to be asked? Yeah, I was counting 8. I was a Mississippian. Brad, was there any you wanted me to ask that didn't get asked?
Are there any children here?
So, any kids? Can you tell us how old you are? we put a teddy bear over at the other side of the cemetery. If you'd like to go play with it. Do you like teddy bears? Can you tell us any of our names? We've been out here before and we said them earlier. So could you say one of them? Can you tell us any of our names? We've been out here before and we said them earlier. So could you say one of them? I hear like a radio station with someone singing.
Yeah, it'll pick up some.
I'm gonna check that. You are dropping temperature.
Me?
A minute ago it was like
I will
45
be.
and now
I'm
it's
just checking
going down.
Yeah. Once you get a certain point, it starts going down pretty fast when you're outside for a long time.
Okay. I just want to check the line periodically.
Someone give me an interesting question.
I'm hearing a tap to my right, like towards the fence area again. But it sounds more like those like seed pod things.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture anyway.
Take a duplicate.
Oh, hold on, it's not letting me.
Can you show us that you're out here in some way?
Copy.
What's up with them?
I'm fumbling.
Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
What's up?
Just let you know the battery on this is down into the yellow on the generator.
Alright, cool. We'll just let it go till it totally drains. I guess let me know when we're out.
And forward.
Okay, so we keep hearing that pod noise.
Let's go over by that other like little cluster.
Behind your back.
Yeah, it's done.
If you just the way the camera's on.
That's a can. That's a beer can.
Here, I'm gonna take a picture of these before we start real quick. It takes me a few minutes to take a duplicate, so I'm going to need a little bit longer between questions to take duplicates. I'll just wait till you do the seconds to ask. Okay.
I'm sure that's still dirt.
No, I wonder if that's not where the noise is coming from.
What?
Maybe if there is a dent, maybe it's in there.
Oh, in the dirt pile?
Yeah.
Well, all y'all kept saying it was from over there.
That's what I thought too. But, you know,
No, I heard it it was over there. Like I was right up on it. Like it was right in front of me.
What's the last, I mean...
Damn, I can't read it with the IR. Now I'm blind.
Andy Nicole Denton, in living memory, 85 to 05. Oh, she was born the same year I was.
yeah, she was young. She was just 20.
We'll see if she'll talk to you.
The ground is still raised.
Yeah, it takes a real good while to settle.
I thought that was a super old headstone. It's just made to look that way.
Or all the, I mean, is this her family?
Elmer Stanley.
This
What
is
was her
Denton.
last name? Denton
No, he died in 07. It could have been a dad, maybe?
or a grandfather?
Yeah, because he was 29 and she's 85, so it would have had to been a grandpa.
Well, let's see who's the southern one. I'll flip over to this one. This says Anthony Michael.
Oh, that must be really new.
Santos Stanley. 2008 to 2000. Oh, this is a baby, and there's a little bitty race car right here.
Oh, okay. Let me look at that.
I didn't realize that was a baby.
2008 to when?
2008.
Alright, so let's get real quiet and...
Hold on, he died in 2008. This is 07. This must be her baby.
Hey, shine your light over here.
No, because she's...
Uh,
I don't see anything else.
might be something falling out of the tree. I just want to make sure I don't have a
Animal.
dog creeping up
Hey,
on
I
me.
see eyes and they're kind of shining in there.
Could be fans.
I know there was a Colt 45 in the can.
What's there?
Diane, camera 4, it looks like there's something moving in the tree.
Camera 4, I think that... Hold on, I'm about to walk in front of one. Tell me if it's camera 4.
Yeah, it's that one. It looks like something shiny in the background into the trees. It's kind of like just moving around. I can't tell if it's like dust flying around or what, but it's staying pretty consistent.
Yeah, we're Allie's seeing something move. Justin said he saw something in that camera towards the tree line in the back, so there might be something pacing on the property line.
Yeah, we should probably protect it out. So. Yeah, there is something in there.
Yeah, why don't we
Yeah, let's go.
just grab the static cameras? It's just a bad time of year for this. Being outside.
Alright, we're going to start wrapping up.
Okay.
There's something back there. Like, it is moving.
Yeah. I don't see it. I hear it.
That wasn't a fucking animal at all.
No.
No.
The fuck was it then?
No, I saw something like shoulder height just pace back there.
Yeah. Let's go.
Come up here and talk to us. I mean, we're thinking it's an animal back there and we're about to wrap up, so if you're trying to communicate or something like that, I mean, do something more obvious than just making a noise. I thought I saw something shoulder height kind of walk past that that gate area over there. Yeah, it looked like somebody walking from right to left.
Yeah.
But like maybe somebody was like coming around to come in.
It's oil field person.
They went right to left. Wouldn't they have a light if it's an oil-filled person?
Unless they were fucking with us. I mean, there's always the possibility someone's fucking with us. But I haven't heard a person out here walking around like...
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off the flashlight.
I heard that.
You heard that too?
Like a moan? Or like
Yeah.
a...
Turn off the flashlight.
I heard that.
You heard that too?
Like a moan? Or like
Yeah.
like a
Yeah. If that's you, can you do it again? We're not here to hurt you or harm you.
How's that foot? I don't even know if we're recording, but I swear I'm...
Yeah, we're recording.
I got the Wiggins because it feels like I'm surrounded.
Maybe I'm crazy, but something just popped its head out and then popped back.
Right here.
By
in
the
that
John?
Bush, no. In that bushy area just past that little gate.
Yeah. Like on the left or right?
On the left.
Yeah.
Like low, like animal level?
It was pretty low.
The things we saw and felt in Kyle's cemetery cannot be described. The evidence that was collected does not accurately depict what we felt, what we saw, and what we know to be there. Although personal experience is not evidence, we do feel that personal experiences are valid. We knew immediately that we needed to go back to validate the things that we felt and saw.